So today's our workshop session is about design patterns. Design patterns. Okay, anyone knows? Okay, most of the times everyone heard about this. Okay, you already used also, but just we can recap the things. Okay, now tell me why you go for these design patterns. What kind of benefits, or you can say what kind of futures we can get it at the time of our application development usually. Okay, any one of you, just tell me. Design patterns, what is the purpose of this one? Okay, it's like already, okay, there. It's like a proven solution. It's already there. So what we can achieve by using these design patterns? Come on. One is like, we can write the clean code, we can say. Another one is like, we can extend the futures and all from the existing code easily. Okay, we can get like a scalable. Okay, the next one. Come on, general things.
Sir, stability.
Yeah, stability, okay, maintainability. Okay, stability means whatever existing is there, we should not break anything. On top of that one, we can do it something. Maintainable. Next one is like most important thing we most of the times we are going to use. We can write one time, reuse in multiple places, right? That is what reusability, right? Yes or no? Any application development you can take, these things we are going to keep in our mind or not. Yes or no? Any application development, any technology, it's not a matter. Any application development you can take, these things we are going to keep in our mind or not. To achieve these things, there has some already proven some solutions over there. Terminologies we can say like those are like design patterns. Okay, everyone. Okay, we already used in our applications. Okay, but this is this kind of pattern you may know or may not know, but internally, okay, by default we are going to keep on using those. Okay, whatever the code you written, okay, there are some patterns are involved already. There are so many patterns out there. Okay, here in our sessions, just we are going to use which are like frequently used, we are going to use. So these design patterns we can categorize it like, okay, we can divide it like three types. One is like, can anyone know? Creational creational pattern. The next one is like structural. The next one is like behavioral, we can say behavioral. Okay, one is like creational, another one is like structural patterns are there, the next one is like behavioral patterns are there. Okay, we can divide, there are so many 20 plus design patterns are there. All these patterns we can divide it like in three categories: creational patterns and structural patterns and behavioral patterns. Okay, again I'm telling these are common for any programming language. We are going to take like JavaScript is like a core thing for our writing our examples, but the same code you can write in Java also, in Python also. Okay, now first one is like creational. Can anyone tell me creational pattern? One example, anyone? Did you heard about Singleton? Yes or no? Most of the people are heard about this one, Singleton. Singleton design pattern. This Singleton design pattern come under creational only. Okay, so what, okay, exactly benefit of what kind of future you can get it by using this pattern means, whenever if you want to create an instance for the class, you should not create every time. Okay, you have to create an instance only one time. If you want the next time, okay, the existing one only you have to return, okay, without creating the new one. That's it. But what kind of benefit you can get it? If you create an object every time, then what happened? Object creation in any programming language, it's like very costly thing. Yes or no? It is going to allocate the memory. Okay, and constructor is going to create, a constructor is going to execute, and it is going to allocate the memory for the instance variables and perform initialization. These are all things, for every object creation, it is going to take care or not. Yes or no? Instead of doing every time new object creation, can we send an existing object if already there? Can we send an existing object if already there? Yes or no? Got my point?
Yes, sir.
Okay. Now, can anyone give me one simple example where exactly, okay, this particular singleton design pattern we are going to use in our application development? Anyone? I have one web application is there. I have one web application is there. My client application is going to communicate with server application. My server application is going to communicate with whom? Communicate with my database. Whenever if you want to communicate with the database, okay, database connection and everything is required or not. So for every request, not only one request, my client is going to send multiple requests to my server application or not? Yes or no? For every request, instead of creating a DB connection, already existing connection, if you have, can you use it? Yes or no? Possibility there or not there?
Yes, sir.
Okay. So already one DB connection object you created. Don't create a new connection object again. Can you use the same connection object? Can you use the same connection object instead of creating like a new one? Yes or no? Come on.
Yes, sir.
Okay, so like that, can you give me one simple example in JavaScript? Okay, which you are trying to create multiple objects, but it should not create multiple objects. Okay, existing object, if already there, that one only has to return. That one only has to return. Can anyone? Come on, simple. Don't think more. Any programming language, it is not a matter. Okay, just give me high level how we can do it. Come on. Can I create one class? Hmm? Can I create one class? How you can come to know my object created or not? How we can come to know my object is like created or not created? Inside
Constructor executed.
constructor or not? Yes or no? Any programming language. Constructor, right? Yes. Okay, and the next one. Come on, the next one. Any one of you.
When class is loading,
Whenever you create an object, can I create an object? Yes. Okay, the constructor is going to execute it. The constructor is going to execute it. Next. Come on, what next?
Members we can define in class.
Members.
Members we can mention in class.
Inside the class members you want me to mention. Okay, for example, if I write obj2 equals to new a, obj2 equals to new a, how many objects are going to create? How many objects are going to create? In this case, if you execute this one only, how many objects are going to create?
Two.
Two objects, right? Okay, both are like same or not? Both are like same or not?
No.
No, right? It is having their own space, and this is like created like their own space or not. Now, two objects are created, but I don't want to create like two objects. Only one object I want to create. Nah. Any number of times you call, but only one object I want to create. So, how we can? Hmm?
Same object we can assign to the other.
Okay, let me write it. Now, this is my class. Okay, in my class, one member I am going to take it. Okay, instantiation is nothing but object creation, right? So that take proper name. Okay, now tell me, this particular one is like true or false? This particular one is like true or false. Hmm? A has instance member or not? By default, it is not having, right? By default, it is not having or not? By default, it is not having. Now, whenever the object is created, now see, now a dot instance, okay, whenever the object is created, how we can represent the object inside the class? How we can represent the object inside the class?
This.
This, right? Okay, like this, I'm going to write. See, first time I created an object. First time I created an object so that here inside my class instance member not there, instance member is not there, so that it's like false. It comes to this particular one. Here what I did, here what I did on here what I did inside the a, just I added like instance and assign which member, this. Okay, just I'm writing this code. Okay, you can do some changes later. Next time if you create an object, then what happened? Next time if I create an object, then what happened? Come on, next time if I create an object, then what happened? A dot instance is there or not there? A
There.
dot instance is there or not there?
There.
Yeah, right. So that it is going to written from here or not. Okay. Now if you write this code, okay, let's debug this one. Let's debug this one. Can I put the debugger? Can I create an object? So how we can create an object? Constant obj1 equals to new a. Obj1 already existed. Previous we already created. Na? Just refresh the page. So var or constant obj1 equals to obj1 equals to new a. Now if I write like this, now see, you can debug it. Constructor executed, that's okay, right? Constructor executed. Now if you come here, a dot instance is there or not there? Okay, not there, so that it comes to this place. It comes to this place. Now a dot instance is equals to what? My current object this. My current object this. Now it's okay. Now if I create an object again, now this time it's like a new object. Now tell me, this is my a dot instance object already there. Now that object only returned or not? That object only returned. That object only returned. Now if you come to the console, now how many objects are created? How many objects are like created? Okay, how
2.
many objects are there present? How many objects are there? Come on. How many objects are there?
2 objects.
Two
One.
objects, right? Okay, there has two objects. Now these two objects should place refer with same, refer to the same one, right? Refer to the same place. That means it should be like what? It should be like true, right? Yes or no? Can we do this one? Okay, now it is like false only. That means you have to do some other change also here. Can you check what change is required? What change is required? Can you check? Come on, think. What change is required? This particular one is not persist, right? This particular one is not persist. It is always like what? It is always like, okay, newly class level we are not maintaining. It is like newly every time it is going to create or not. I don't want to maintain this particular instance in the constructor level. Can we maintain it in the class level? Can we maintain within the class level? So how we can maintain within the class level? Okay, approach is like same, only just do some extra changes. How we can maintain? Come on. Class level. Can I create a class again? Next. Can I create one variable? Can I create one variable? How we can create a variable? Okay, that variable is like a static variable you can create. Class level member. Next. What is the next one? Come on, same one. What is the next one? Constructor, right? I created like a constructor. What next? If if a dot instance is there, now what do you want me to do? Can I return that a dot instance? Can I return that a dot instance? Else, what do you want me to do? In the, come on, in the instance, can I assign like this? Can I assign like this? Can I put the debugger again? Syntactically valid or invalid? Syntactically valid or invalid? No. Constant o1 equals to new a. Can I create an object? New a. Can I create an object? Now see, this is my a. Okay, instance. The value is like undefined. You not assigned anything. Now it's undefined, so that it comes to this one. Now my a dot instance is what now? My a dot instance is a. We are maintaining at class level. We are maintaining at a class level. Done. Now, can I create O2 equals to new a? Can I create O2 equals to new a? Now, in the a instance, my object is there. Class level it is maintaining. It should be persist now, the same object. Now, you return a dot instance. A dot instance. Now, it is not go to the next level. Now, can you check it now? Now, this is my O1. This is my O2. This is the one. O2. Now, see, the value is like what? The value is like what? True, right? That means it is created a new object. It is like existing object only. It is
Existing
written.
object.
Okay. Now, the previous one and this one difference. Tell me. The previous one and this one difference. Previous what happened? Previous one what happened? Why it is not true? Why it is like false? Come on.
Every time instance is different.
Yeah, in the instance, the constructor, every time it is like whatever the members are there, it is allocate memory. Okay, that means a new pair it is going to create or not. It is not maintained at class level. It is like at object level, it is going to create or not. Yes or no?
Yes, sir.
Okay, simply you can say like this a dot instance, whatever the value is there, that is not persist for each and every object. It is going to create the new one or not. Recreation happened or not in the past. Agreed.
Yes, sir.
Okay, so that this is the way you can create one simple singleton class in JavaScript or not. All right, okay. Any questions? Anyone? Up to here, okay or not? Shall we move to the next one? In the creational only, okay, the next one is like factory pattern. Did you heard about that one? You already used this one also. Okay, factory pattern. Anyone? Factory. Usually in the name itself we have, right? Factory for what purpose? Creation, create the new objects, right? Okay, create an objects. Okay, object is nothing but, for example, one car is there. Car, one object only, right? That car factory create the new car object or not. But they exposed outside what? To the customer? The product, car. But they not expose the logic and all, right? To the customer. Yes or no? Like that, one object you have to give. The creation and everything you have to hide it. The creation and everything you have to hide it. That kind of code, wherever you written, that is come under factory design pattern. Factory design pattern. Okay, let's go then. Give me one example, anyone. Factory design pattern.
No, sir.
Understood, right? Okay, factory design pattern. They create an objects. One car factory is there, one bus factory is there. I am the customer, I want to purchase one car. Then that time I'm expecting the car object. My factory also giving me a car, but internally, okay, to create that object, okay, what they did, okay, that is not exposed to or not. Okay, that is not exposed to the customer or not. Got my point? Just you have to give the object, that's it. Tell me how we can. Anyone? Okay, I'm going to write, just you can explain, okay? I have a car. I have a car. I have a car. So let me take this car has to give the car object. Na? This car has to give like a car object or not. So let's take constructor. Okay. So my type, just I'm going to take like, it's a car. Bus constructor. This dot bus equals to, okay, this dot type equals to bus. Now this is one vehicle and this is one vehicle I have to manufacture. Okay, for that I'm going to create like one vehicle factory. I'm going to create like a vehicle factory. Okay, now here I'm going to write class vehicle factory. Yes or no? Class vehicle factory. Now here this vehicle factory can create a car or can create a bus also. Okay, for that I'm going to write one method. I'm going to create one method. Okay, manufacture vehicle or create vehicle Okay, here this vehicle factory can manufacture a car as well as manufacture a bus also. So that here what you have to, can I mention like a type? Can I mention like type? Okay, here I'm going to write like one switch case. Okay, come on, next. Anyone from here, can anyone guess?
If it is car type, like we have to mention the case.
Just you have to take the type. You have to take like a type. Okay, here it is like a car. It is like a car. Then what you have to do? Then what you have to do? If it is like a car, then what you have to do? Come on.
Car model.
You have to return the car object or not. If it is like bus, you have to return what?
New
Bus
bus.
object or not. A bus object. Then right, this is our the factory. The factory which produce multiple objects or not. Okay, that is depending on okay which one you want, the customer what he is expecting or not. Okay, done. Now the next thing is, now tell me, okay, how we can utilize as a customer. I need a car, I need a bus, then how we can get it? Up to here nothing. Internally, this is the car related. Okay, this is like a bus related section. Okay, this is like car related. Okay, this is like bus related. This is the vehicle factory. Okay, based on the type, okay, the customer what he is expecting, that object only you have to return. So here what kind of code you want me to write to deliver that product to the customer? Come on. If you want to deliver the product to the customer, okay, first you have to go where? Factory, right? There only it is going to manufacture or not. First you have to reach to factory. So can I create an object for what?
Vehicle object.
Vehicle factory. This is the factory or not? This is my factory. Yes or no? This is my factory. Okay. You reach to the factory. What next? As a customer, come on, if you need a car, what you have to do? You have to ask to the factory what? Create
A vehicle.
Vehicle. Okay, which one? The car or not? Yes or no? Agreed. Now it returns me what? It returns me what? It returns me what? One car object only or not? Car object only or not? Okay, if you want to check the type, okay, is it really car object or not? Now see, it is like car type only or not? I have to confirm, right? I have to confirm or not? It is like which type? Car type or not? Okay. Now here, this object creation is there. No? Okay, this object creation. Okay, just the customer seeing this one only, right? Factory create vehicle. Okay, this one also not with them. Okay, if you come to the factory, okay, he's not do anything, right? Okay, he has to purchase, he has to ask like, hey, I want like one car so that he can get the car or not. So instead of directly car and new car, okay, can we hide that car object creation and can we deliver that car object? Yes or no? Usually, if you want the car, you can create like what? Class of car and where car equals to new car and you can give that car object or not. Yes or no? But here that is not happening, right? This one, am I exposed anywhere? This one, am I exposed anywhere to the customer? Is
No.
my customer anywhere create an object, new car, something like that?
No.
No, right? Yes or no? This is the way, okay, we can expose, we can create an objects. We can give that object what my customer is expecting, but we hide that logic or not. That creation logic is like, that is the secret thing, right? We should not how we create, how we manufacture, right? Yes or no? Got my point? Agreed, everyone? Are you able to?
Yes, sir.
Okay, what we did, see, you created just car class, that's it. Bus class, car class and bus class. Okay, the next one, vehicle factory. Vehicle factory. Okay, here in the factory, what we are going to do? Manufacture the vehicles, just vehicle, not only one vehicle, right? Multiple vehicles. Okay. Whenever the customer come and ask like, hey, I need a car, then that time, now the factory people are going to create an object or not. This is not directly exposed to the customer. Yes, no? Come on. This one, this creation, not outside. This creation where it is, inside the factory or not. Agreed? All are okay. It is simple only. Most of the times you used, but follow this kind of patterns instead of creating okay class car and new car, something like that. Can you follow this approach? Agreed?
Yes, sir.
Factory. Okay. Okay then. So this is factory pattern. This is like a factory pattern. The next one is in the creational only builder. This one also most of the times you used builder pattern. Builder. Okay, can anyone tell me why we go for this? Why we go for this in the back end side most of the times? For example, if you want to create um, one student object and create that student object and store that student object in the MongoDB collection or something, that complex objects, if you want to create, a complex objects, that object contains, for example, student contains what? His name, okay, his roll number, his phone number, something like this or not. The entire object, once you build that object, wherever you want to place, you can place it or not. Yes or no? This builder pattern where we are going to use exactly, okay, for create objects, complex objects, we are going to use like this builder pattern. Okay, and front end also, most of the times form builders, it is going to generate one registration form is there. They are going to create, okay, the whole form object or not. Yes or no? Form builders, third party library, internally they are going to use like what? That builder pattern only. Can anyone give me one example builder pattern? Come on, JavaScript only, simple example. Can anyone? Builder pattern. Hmm? Builder pattern. Hmm? Anyone? Simple. Finally, I need one object with some properties. That's it. How you want to do it, you can do it. How you want to do it, you can do it. Hmm? Class, okay, form builder, student form. This is student form builder. Student builder. Next. Come on. Anyone? Come on. One object which contains multiple properties. How we can set the properties? You can tell.
This dot name is equal to name.
This dot name equals to something. It says static. We should not do like this. The value should be dynamic. But is it the right place to use this in JavaScript? Is it the right place?
No, within a constructor.
You have to keep my current object inside where? Constructor, right?
Constructor.
Yes or no? Constructor. Okay. Here, as you said, it should not be static. This dot name equals to, okay, SS or something. It should not be static. So how we can expect the value? Name, something like this or not. This is the name. Like this, what you needed, different ways you can tell. That is what you needed. The next one. Phone number I want. Phone number I want. Can I go with this approach? Set the phone. He is going to give me the phone number. This phone I want to keep inside, okay, my current object or not. Yes, sir. After that, okay, just I want to return my current object. Why a written current object? I'll show you. For what purpose, chaining. The next one is like here, phone, email. Okay, this is my email. Okay, this dot email equals to, okay, email. This dot email equals to email. Understood? Okay, and finally, okay, all these properties I want in one function. Okay, like build. Okay, just you can return my current object. Return my current object. See how simple it was. Syntactically valid or invalid? Syntactically valid or invalid? Tell me. 100% valid.
Well,
Now, where, okay, my std student user one, okay, for example, student one, you can take it, is equals to new student builder. My student one is like yes1. My student one is like yes1. Yes or no? Got my point? The next one is what?
std1 dot set phone.
So instead of writing, okay, again, student one dot set phone, student one dot set email, can we do chaining? Can I write like set email? Yes or no? Okay, the set email returns me what? Current object. Can I set the phone number also? Okay, that is also returns me what finally? Object
Current
only,
object.
right? Object only, right? So can I call build? In the build, you can do whatever you want, some manipulations. Now finally, my std1 is what? One student builder object or not? Yes or no?
Yes, sir.
Got my point? Okay, the same approach by using constructor also we can do it. But based on the user inputs, if you want to do some operations, you can do in the build, you can construct your builder object or not. Yes or no? Some user pass some inputs. If you want to do some manipulations, this is the place or not. We can do it or not. Got my point? Builder one. Build, okay, some complex objects. Okay, you can follow this approach. Constructor you can use, setter methods, okay, you can use it. And finally, okay, you need like an object. Before this one, you can do some manipulations also, no problem at all. Agreed? Builder. Did you use this kind of stuff in your code anywhere? In DTOs, setter methods, getter methods, most of the times we are going to use, right? This dot something, something like that. Who has idea? Java. Up to you, okay, everyone? Code wise. Any questions so far? Any questions so far? Can you tell me some structural design patterns? Structural design patterns. This is also most everyone use this one. If you create a class, the class members you have to hide it, right? That means variables. Most of the times the variables are like a public or private members, and the methods and everything are like a public or not. This is also same kind of. Okay, this is a module pattern, application pattern, module pattern, you can say module. Okay, now can you give me one example? Can you give me one example? The variable should be okay, local. The variable should be local, but the methods you have to expose outside, that method has to use that particular variable. Okay, that means variables directly we are not able to use outside. Okay, method supposed to be come out. Okay, it's like a method is a public and variables are like a private, but the methods internally they are using like what? That private members only. Something like this. Can anyone give me one example? Understood, right? Okay, simple. Okay, in your code, that variable should be local. Okay, the method should be global. That's it. Method should use that local variable. Anyone? Hmm?
So like some discount calculation.
Okay, give me some example. Okay, discount calculation. Give me one example. Okay, so just you can say simple example. You can take like one function. You can take like one function. One function I take it. Next function fn. If it is like one time uses, better to go with, come on, better to go with
Arrow function.
anonymous functions. Okay, that one you know that. Okay, here I'm going to create a let my count equals to 0. Okay, now tell me this let count can I use outside? This let count can I use outside?
No.
No, right? Okay. Now inside this one only, I have written one object. I have written one object. Object contains what?
Elements.
Okay, just you can say like object contains, come on, variables and methods you can. So here just I'm going to write like one increment. Okay, the next one is like get result. Syntactically valid or invalid? This one syntactically valid or invalid?
Valid.
Syntactically valid or invalid? Valid only, right? Syntactically valid only or not? Okay, my fn call returns me what? One object which contains increment. Now see, it's like shorthand syntax. Everyone knows, right? Shorthand. Increment dot, increment colon increment, but the key and value reference is like same. Not only for variables, methods also it is applicable or not. Functions also it is applicable or not. Yes or no?
Yes, sir.
Okay, now the increment function I written, but increment key not there. So key and value is like value, key and value reference is like same. Then we can say like what?
Shorthand syntax.
It's a shorthand syntax or not? It's a shorthand syntax. Now tell me this count, can I use outside? Am I exposed?
No.
No, right? I'm not able to use it outside. Now this count, who has to use? These people has to use and give the result back to us or not? So here my count plus you can say. Okay, the next one is what? Return, some count. Return some count. And here the get count is there, na? Okay, here also you can return some count. Okay, done. Now, if you call my fn dot increment, okay, what is my output?
Constant.
What is my output? It is like 1. It is like 1. It is like 1. Okay, now whenever you do like a get result, fn dot get, fn call, right? Dot get the result. Okay, what is the value? Okay, but you are expecting like this one, right? You are expecting like what? This one or not? But you are not getting the proper output, right? What changes are required? What changes are required? What changes are required? If you write like a function like this, if you do like increment, Okay, every time count plus plus, so return count it is like count, return count. Okay, but every time it is like reset, right? Did you heard about the closer? Every time it
Yes.
is like reset, right? Okay, we should not reset. This statement has to execute only one time. This statement has to execute only one time. Like that you can plan. We should not, if you call every time like this, then what happened? Every time it is going to reset to count 0, na? Yes or no? Exposed, okay, not exposed, that's okay, but you are not getting expected result, right? Okay, this statement has to execute only one time. Only one time. Like that, can you plan? Come on. Anyone? What change is required? Hmm? Now, for example, if I write like this, how many times? Okay, this is the function, right? This function executed how many times?
One time.
One time.
One time. One time. Perfect. And returns? And returns?
Object.
Okay, return. Okay, one. Okay, object. Return one object. Done. Return one object. Now object dot count. Can I get it? Am I exposed? No, that is only
Yes.
our code, right? Object dot count, not there. Now obj dot increment, there or not there? There.
There.
Now if you do this one, if I do again, okay, now if I do again, now obj dot get result. Now you can get the expected output or not. Yes or no? Got my point? So in this particular module, okay, module pattern, okay, usually module is nothing but application. In the application, if you create a class, any class you can take it. Variables are like private, methods are like what? Public. Methods are going to use variables. Okay, variables values are not exposed to outside or not. So that is the actual pattern or not. Yes or no? Create private variables, public members, public functions, you can say. Private variables plus public functions. That pattern is nothing but, don't think more. Whatever you written the code, that is belongs to one pattern only. Agreed? How we can achieve this one? This is involved like what? It's a kind of closer, okay, function inside another function. Okay, here this is one more function, something like that, right?
Yes, sir.
Agreed? Any questions here? Are you able to understand this pattern?
Yes, sir.
Yes.
The next one, adapter pattern. Did you heard about this one? If you work with legacy applications, the old application function, if you want to use in new application, then the time, most of the times, this kind of patterns you're going to use. Okay, adapter pattern. Adapter pattern. Tell me. Anyone? Adapter pattern. Very simple. There has one existing old class, legacy class is there. The legacy class, one function is there. That function I want to use into my new class. That's it. In the new class, one function has to return the old functionality. One previous one legacy class is there. Inside that class, one function is there. That function which is related to some functionality. Now I have a new class is there. I return like new functionality, but one of my method inside the new class required the old class that functionality. Then how? Come on. Okay, just one class into another class. More than that, nothing.
Method overloading.
One class into another class. Overloading or overriding or what? Overriding means all the legacy functions, inheritance, through inheritance, if you do, all the old functionality, all the old functions come into my new function, new class, right? I don't want all, only one, something like this, specific only I want. Class, okay, legacy. Okay, this is the one, for example. Okay, here one, okay, legacy function is there. One legacy function is there. Okay, it returns what? Old functionality. Return old. Okay, that's it. Okay, like this, there are so many functions over there. I don't want this one. I want this legacy, only one function. Okay, done. This is the existing one. Okay, now what is the one? Anyone? I can create one adapter class. Adapter class. Okay, next. Anyone? It's a new class, you can say. In the new class, what you have? Okay, new method which want to use this legacy functionality. This function you want to use it. Come on. Anyone?
Extends.
Extends means all the functionalities I don't want. All the functions I don't want. All the functions I don't want. A particular function, if you want to call, what you require, that object is required or not? Yes or no?
Yes.
Yes.
Yes or no? So that
Yes.
can I get that object? Can I get that object? Okay, how we can get that object? New
Legacy.
legacy or not? Okay, this one, can I keep inside my adapter class? How we can keep it? As like a instance variable. Okay, it's like a legacy object. Yes or no? Come on. Whenever you create an object for adapter where obj equals to new adapter, now tell me, this object created one instance variable which contains my legacy class object or not? Yes or no?
Yes.
Now, here the new method is there. This new method, okay, we should not tell like we are using like legacy functionality or something. Directly, I want to give the previous functionality to that guy. How we can give? Return
Legacy.
this dot legacy. Okay, this is the one, right? Legacy object
Legacy
dot
object dot legacy
object dot
function.
legacy function or not? Yes or no? Got the point? Agreed. Now, whenever he call obj dot, which one? New method. Okay, new method. Okay, internally using what? Internally using what? Come on, internally using what?
Legacy.
Okay, that
Legacy
legacy one only,
function.
right? Old functionality only or not? Okay, through inheritance also we can do it, but the problem is what? How many members are there? All the members you can get it, right? All the members not required. Not required. Some specific members only if you want. Okay, then the time can you go with this adapter? Agreed?
Okay, sir.
Yes, sir.
Okay. Okay. Next one. The next one also you had. Did I add about decorator? Decorator. Most of the times you had that one, I guess. Decorator is nothing but what in the name itself, decorate. Existing is there. You have to do some backups, right? You have to decorate something or not. Yes or no? Where exactly we are going to use these decorators? This decorator pattern, where exactly we are going to use? Okay, on top of we have to. Okay, these are not like always. Okay, whenever it required, on top of that one, we are going to add it. Do you know logging mechanism? Logging mechanism. Whenever it is required, the log messages we are going to print something like this or not? Yes or no? For tracking the application, caching, these all are come under decorator only. Okay, that means existing functionality is there, existing functionality as it is. You should not change. Okay, before or after you can do something. On top of that one, you can do something. Existing thing should not change. Existing functionality should not change. Understood? Okay, like that, can you give me one simple example in JavaScript? Don't think more, normal. One simple example. Existing functionality is there. So create one function which is having some functionality that is existed. Okay, after that, what do you have to do? Before or after, you have to add something to the existing function. That's it. Before or after, I want to add something, decorate. If you don't want, my existing functionality as it is not changed. Understood? Tell me. Come on, at least one person. Existing functionality. Okay, one function is required. Can I write?
Like debouncing,
Debouncing.
calling same
That is,
function, but based on our requirement, the time frame we can call.
that is, we are down debouncing. Okay, just a particular interval you are going to call it the same function, but here
Yes.
decorator, the function same. Before or after, you are adding something, some functionality you have to add. Okay, the
Okay.
debouncing is what? Okay, 2 seconds. Okay, after 2 seconds, something is like my time interval exceeded 2 seconds, so it is going to call one function. The same function again and again we are going to call, right? For every 2 seconds. Yes, no?
Yes.
It's not like that. Okay, simple. One function is there. That is the existing functionality. One function. Okay, this is what? Existing. Console.log of. Okay, you know, so most of the times you used this one. Okay. Current functionality. Done. Okay, what you have to do? The next one. You have to decorate to this function. Okay, before or after. You can write like a function decorator. Okay, this function decorator used for what? To decorate something to this function or not? So this function is required or not? Yes or no? How? Okay, you can give this function to this decorator. How you can
As
give
a
this function?
argument.
As like a callback only, right?
So like one function returning name and then other function making it uppercase.
Which one?
So like one function returning the name and the other function is making it uppercase.
Huh. Okay, you can tell. I'll write. Tell me.
So like this first function is returning the name, whatever like what you are providing in the argument, and the other function, yeah.
Okay, returning a function. Okay. So before or after, if you want to add, okay, to this one, if you want to add before or after, this is required, right? So console.log of, I want to decorate something before. Okay, for example, okay. Okay, here existing console.log of something like after. Okay, this is the one. It's not like two functions. For existing one only, you have to decorate something before or after.
Oh, okay.
Okay, now this decorator, if you want to call by passing what? Your existing functionality. Yes or no? Existing function. Okay, now it is going to return what? One more function. Okay, which is like what? Decorated with before some values and after some values. So how we can call it? We can call something like this or not. So my current functionality is not changed, and before and after you did something or not. Yes or no? Okay, this is, you know, right? This is like a callback syntax, something like that. Okay, you know this?
Yes.
Okay, this is the kind of decorator, nothing more than that. Agreed? Hmm?
Yes, sir.
Okay, then. So the next one is like behavioral. Do you know any behavioral pattern? At least one pattern, you know? behavioral pattern. Behavior. Strategy pattern is there. Most of the times this one also we used in different applications. Okay. Payment gateways. Strategy pattern. Strategy pattern. Okay, so simply you can say, for example, if you want to do some payment, you purchased one item. If you want to do the payment, okay, that payment can be like UPI payment, or it can be a card payment, or it can be a cash, or whatever it may be. The strategy is going to change at a runtime. Runtime, yes or no? Based on your UPI payment, okay, the strategy is like a change like what? Come on, deduct the funds from your UPI account or something or not. If you pass like card payment, okay, the strategy is going to change, deduct the amount from the card or something or not. Okay, based on your input at runtime, it is going to change the strategy and it is going to execute some statements or not. Yes or no? Can you give me, okay, this payment gateway only you can take it. Can you write some sample code? I'm going to pass like, I said like, this time UPI payment, this time it's like a card payment, something like that. Okay, that amount has to, the strategy is going to change based on your input and deduct the amount, something like that. Can you write some sample code? Can you write some sample code? Come on. Okay, how you want, you can just tell me. I'm going to write. Okay, two strategies you can take. That means two payment types you can take. One is like UPI, another one is like card, for example. Both our goal is like pay the amount. Yes or no? Through UPI, you have to pay it some amount, and card also you have to pay some amount or not. But you have to set the strategy, right? Yes or no? Your strategy
Yes.
is like what? It is like a UPI payment. Then the time you can proceed with
UPI.
UPI. Okay, otherwise you can proceed with card, something like that you can say.
So based on the input, choose
Yeah,
it's a
you
payment.
can write for step by step. You can
Just
either two things, UPI payment and card payment is there, right? So can I write like one class UPI? Okay, can I write one more class card? Done. Next, both are has to do what? Pay some amount, right? Yes or no? Both are
yes.
has to do what? Pay some amount or not. The strategy is like card. Through card we are going to pay some amount. Okay, otherwise through UPI we are going to pay some amount. So paid and I write like this. The next one is like console.log of paid the amount via card. Yes or no? Done? Okay, now tell me the next one. This is an important for us. You have to, the customer has to choose, right? Either you pay or card. Where it is going to choose, where he is going to select. That is the question. Come on, your context you can tell. After that, okay, you can, okay, your context is like, it is like a platform to set the strategy, UPI or card, something like that, you can say. Come on, can I write one more class? Okay, make payment. Next,
Yes.
you have to set the strategy, right?
Yes. So we can ask to the user
Yeah.
like which one we want.
Yes, which one you want. Okay, based on that value you have to Send it to this guy
Call.
or not? Set the
Yes.
strategy. You can set the strategy first, okay? Set the strategy. Here, based on this one only, right? You have to switch either UPI or this one. This data you have to maintain somewhere or not? Strategy.
Yes.
Okay. So here, okay, this
Switch.
dot. The strategy only you can use it. Is equals to strategy. Okay, done. You set the strategy. This strategy where you have to use to process the amount or not? Yes or no?
Yes.
To process the amount or not? Okay. Now here, can I write one more function? Can anyone guess what is this one? Make payment. Okay, that is already there. Process the amount. Okay, how much amount? That amount only you have to pass to UPI, you have to pass to the card, and this amount who is going to give? Okay, customer. Customer is going to enter the amount and set the strategy or not? Yes or no? Okay, next. Anyone?
We can pass that strategy also as a argument. Based on strategy, we can call that card or UPI in that
You have to
process.
pass the strategy as a argument. Okay, this one
Yeah.
you can keep like this. Yeah, strategy is an argument. Here, you have to create an object for what? Make payment. Na? First, can we create an object? Okay. Reverse, if you come, what inputs we need to pass, you can come to know, right? Make a payment. So, new. Constant. This is an object. Simply make payment object. Okay, from here, what you have to do?
Selection, user selection.
You have to set the strategy. Okay, obj dot set the strategy. Okay, this is an important for us. This set strategy is what? Either
Card or UPI.
Either UPI or either card. So that strategy UPI means, can I pass my UPI object? Yes or no?
Yes.
Yes or no? Now this strategy is nothing but your UPI object. Once you have a UPI object, come on, now you can see. Once you have the strategy is nothing but UPI object. Once you have a UPI object, what you have to do? You have to do payment. Dot payment. Okay, how much? This amount only or
No.
Understood? Okay, why you come? Okay, from here to there, you understood, right?
Yes.
Yes or no? Now, whenever you set this one, okay, now this is my object. Now you can proceed with this or not. So obj dot process of 1,000 rupees
amount.
Now, okay, obj is already existed. That's okay, fine. Okay, obj1 or something like this, you can put it. Now see the paid 1,000 rupees via UPI or not. Now if you change the strategy here, now see paid 1,000 rupees via card or not. Agreed? Strategy pattern.
Yes, sir.
Okay. Okay. The next one is like, did you heard about observer pattern? Observer. Observables. Did you heard about observables in Angular? Who knows? It's a kind of listeners, right? One object you updated. Okay, you updated like what? One object. Then that time another one automatically it is going to respond or not. You made some updates in the one object. Okay, others automatically react or not. Best example, can anyone tell me? Notifications. Commando, observable, event listeners. Yes or no? Any updates if you get it, those are also like what? Somebody respond and here automatically react or not? Yes or no? Got my point? Okay. Okay, can you try from your end this observer pattern? Okay, it's like already 11:20. Okay, just try this one. Oh, not only these, there are so many other patterns also there, but frequently used patterns these are. Okay. Okay, remaining patterns whenever we get time, okay, we can take one more session on that. So far what we discussed, are you okay? So far what we discussed, are you okay?
Yes, sir.
Okay, now? Okay, then I'm going to share you this video. Okay, we'll do one more session on this design patterns. Okay, next design patterns we can see. Okay, meanwhile, just you can try, okay, with this observer pattern, okay, just post in our group. Thank you guys. Thanks for joining.
Thank you, sir.